We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
7 o'clock.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Whit Merrifield is on deck. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Ready now for Cincinnati, Whit Merrifield. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he just manages to get his hand in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In is Joey Votto now. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. Knee high, he barehands it. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The center fielder,
Randy Rosarena is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Anderson on third, Merrifield at second, Votto at first, 1 gone. The count now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. Now the relay home. Scrambling back to third. He's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. At the plate, Aries Aquino, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Taillon is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the third baseman, Bo.
High in the air out to center field. A Rosarena is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. So stepping in to Oscar Hernandez as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernandez.
No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And the pitch.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Aquino is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now. And the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting 4.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Anderson picks it up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Stepping in now, Nico Horner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. He's right there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Second inning set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Carlos Rodon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in now, Whit Merrifield. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Rowdy Tellez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen.
The catcher.
Here it comes.
Number 9.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Chopped at third. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Into the box now, Joey Votto. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Randy Rosarena. Now the pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. In now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Nick Senzel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And this will be fouled away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, number 44.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center. Rosarena is there, and he has it for the first out. There's George Springer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. As a look, now the pitch.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Push to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Javier Baez. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. As a look, now the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to left. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Whit Merrifield is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping up now, Whit Merrifield. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2 from the stretch. Anderson's running, and another foul ball. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Joey Votto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ryan Barucki answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. No balls and a strike to count. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. The second for 1 on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1. Striding in once again, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Rowdy Tellez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Randy Rosarena. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Jansen has it, and he makes the throw to first. Winker is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... Alejandro Kirk will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 85.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Into the box, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped him up. Votto is under it. 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. George Springer the next to hit. He's set and the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Number 68 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Bichette settles under it. There's one away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Aries Aquino. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Goaded that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aries Aquino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Fastball in there for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding in, Rendell Grichuk. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Count is 1-2 now. Ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Senzel's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Settling in now, Nico Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Votto waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And a high strike there, 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Striding into the box, Randy Rosarena. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Tyler Chatwood comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 32. Tyler Chatwood.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Pitch is popped up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chatwood comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty B? He goes right at the hitters.
Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the tradition.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
For the Jays, the first baseman, number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Softly hit here to the left side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Up next is Danny Jansen. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Jonathan Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 49.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Merrifield picks it up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat. Now at the plate, Aries Aquino. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. D. Gordon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. popped him up. Votto is there. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate to Oscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 4-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The center fielder.
So digging in now, George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier.
At the plate now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from 3rd. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Tim Anderson. Swing and a liner. Foul. And the pitch. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Whit Merrifield next to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
He froze him on the fastball there. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico.
Kevin Biggio will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. Remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Sean Doolittle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Now batting, Danny Jansen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Barnhart finds it. On to Votto at first, and this ball game is in the books.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.